Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a mini Sephora haul. They recently had a welcome back sale, so I did pick up a few things. I personally have been watching so many Sephora hauls recently. I just love seeing what everyone's buying, what they're interested in, what they're loving. So I thought it would be fun to do one of my own. I have to say, this is pretty big. I am somebody who has spent really all of my life solely purchasing makeup products from drugstores, Walmart shoppers. I never really understood the hype with like luxury products, like shopping at Sephora or MAC or all these like high-end brands. I just personally could never justify spending more than like $20, and that's even a stretch on just one product. But just about a year ago, I actually signed up for BoxyCharm subscription. I got their most basic one. When I first signed up, I'm pretty sure it was roughly like $26 a month, but they did change like the style and sizing of products. So the price did end up increasing a bit to, I want to say, $50, but that was really my first introduction to more of the high-end, higher price point beauty products. And I have to say that there really is a huge difference in better quality products that are priced at a higher price point. I'm not speaking for all products. Obviously, there are so many amazing alternatives that you can find just at the drugstore for a really good price, but I really was able to better understand why people are willing to spend more money on one product. And it really does all come down to quality. It comes down to what the formula is made of. The older I get, the more conscious I am of, parabens, toxins, the idea that our skin is just our largest organ, and it's really important to be mindful of what we're putting onto our skin, because everything does get absorbed in the long run and ultimately will affect us in the long run. So this is something that has definitely come to me with age and better understanding, more research, more education, and I now definitely realize that there is a reason why a lot of products, whether we're talking beauty or really anything, are priced at a higher price point. Not always, but it should be a reflection of the quality of the work that goes into it, of what the product is made up of, and also how effective it is. I'm really just rambling here, but what I'm really trying to get at is this is new for me. Shopping at Sephora is so new to me, but I'm really excited to try some of these out. I have tried like one or two things, which I will mention. I didn't grab too much stuff. This is just me kind of like dipping my toes in the water. I'm thinking of actually doing like a full face of high-end makeup. It would be like my full reaction, my review. Is it worth it, as somebody who has spent really their whole life solely using drugstore products? If that's something you're interested in, leave a comment below. But yeah, without any further ado, if you want to see what I picked up from Sephora's welcome back sale, then just keep watching. I want to preface this with just mentioning that I recently watched Jaclyn Hill's, one of her new videos. It was actually a Sephora haul, and she started the video by kind of giving an intro stating that she is feeling like she's recently just fallen back in love with makeup again. She touches on how she's, coming out of a really deep depression, and that she's kind of reclaiming this love for makeup that maybe had kind of fizzled away for a bit, and it feels really good. She actually said that she feels almost like a little child again, just playing with makeup again, and I loved that, and I really resonated with it. I feel like this whole year has kind of been like a blur. Some of us already had pre-existing mental health issues. I am somebody who struggles with depression and anxiety to begin with, so things have kind of been exacerbated just given the circumstances, which I'm sure many of you can relate to. And I gotta say, I have just recently found myself fully indulging in my love for all things beauty, and it feels really good. It's almost like a hobby, There's people who like to draw or paint or play sports, and makeup is something that for a lot of us girls and boys is It's a form of creative expression. It's therapeutic, it's cathartic, and it's been a while since I have felt that kind of connection with makeup. It's been really fun to, you know, try new things, try different techniques, different products. I've also been spending tons of time just watching makeup tutorials. I find myself so mesmerized by the talent that is out there. It honestly blows my mind. I don't know, ever since I was a little girl, I've loved everything beauty related. I've loved makeup. I used to be a competitive dancer, so a full face of makeup was something that I was introduced to at a very young age. And yeah, that just kind of always stuck with me. I've always loved dressing up and glitz and glam. For a while there, I felt like that was something that I needed to not like. I feel like as women and even males, if you're somebody that really indulges in the beauty world, you're kind of labeled as vain or lacking substance, and it's just so false. But anyways, those kind of judgments out there kind of really made me feel like I needed to suppress this love of mine. So I'm gonna stop rambling here and just say that it feels really good to be embracing this part of me. So let's just get started now. I'm going to start off with some lip products. I love lip products. I love a good nude liner. I'm honestly just beyond obsessed with nude shades right now, like bronzy tones, a little bit of pink undertones, but really just that nude, everyday, basic. I'm just obsessed with it all right now. For a while there, I was really obsessed with a matte liquid finish because I found that the finish actually makes my lips look bigger. It's just a weird thing of mine. I feel like when I wear something that's sheer or like a gloss, it actually makes my lips look smaller than they are. So I love to enhance them. Lip liner helps me do that. So I'm always on the hunt for a new lip liner. But I did want to try something new. So the first item that I picked up, this was actually recommended by one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. Her name is Stephanie Letta. Her handle is SMLX0. If you haven't seen her videos yet, go check her out. She is beautiful, ultra talented when it comes to makeup, and she is hilarious. I've been watching her for years and I love her. Like anything she recommends, I trust that I would like, and it just so happens that that was the case with this purchase. So she talked about the Pout Liner Longwear Lip Liner, oh my god, that's a mouthful, pencil by Marc Jacobs Beauty. So this is it. To be specific, it's shade 300 Nudist Cafe Au Lait. This is my first ever luxury lip liner. I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, I'm kind of going into this seeing what all the hype is about. Is it worth it to spend more on a basic product that you can find at a drugstore for really cheap? And it turns out that it definitely is. So this is actually a gel formula. It is long lasting for sure. It's not super pigmented when you first put it on, but it is very buildable. Now, all of my life, I've been more drawn towards pinky nude, so more of the pink undertones, just because I find that my lips naturally have that. This one's a little bit of a step outside of my comfort zone in that it's more based in like a brown shade. It's definitely not anywhere close to pink, but I absolutely love it. It is the perfect shade of nude. I feel like you can match this really well with anything. I love that you can build it up to your desired pigmentation preference, and I love the way that it applies. I'm so used to using lip liners that almost feel very like dry, chalky. Sometimes it's like hard to get all the way across your lip. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else, but this just glides so smoothly right across. Apparently this is infused with collagen. It's definitely matte, but it's not drying at all. It's not chalky. It doesn't flake. It applies flawlessly. It's buildable. Even the more you build it, you won't notice that it's getting chalky or anything. It's honestly amazing. This is definitely my new favorite lip liner. So I have it on my lips right now. I don't know if you can really tell, but I have paired it with another new favorite of mine. So I've seen a lot of people talking about these on YouTube, and I've always wanted to try some things from this brand. These are the Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipsticks by Fenty Beauty, which is Rihanna's brand. I picked up 2 shades. I picked up one first because this was in one of Stephanie's videos as well, and she did pair it with the liner that I just mentioned. I loved it so much I had to pick up another one. So the first shade I picked up is shade 05 Glazed, which is a peachy pink. I have it on my lips right now. This one I feel is just great for summer, great for an everyday, simple, minimalistic look. That's it. That's the combo I have on my lips right now. With fall coming up, I really love like deeper colors, deeper nudes, maybe some maroon. So I did want to pick up a darker shade of one of these. So I grabbed shade 08 Cookies and Cocoa, which is like a cocoa berry, dark, deep kind of nude shade. This is what it looks like. You can see it's definitely more of a deeper, almost like red. So this is it here. I just swatched it next to the peachy pink. It's very similar. They're all nude shades. They're all in the nude realm. But you can definitely tell that this one is a lot deeper, darker, which I think is going to be so perfect for an everyday look in the fall season. And lastly, I picked up the Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long-Lasting Lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. My head and my heart are already living in fall, so I picked this up thinking that this would be just beautiful for the fall season. This is the packaging, very gold, very luxurious already, and I just fell in love with this color. So this is it. It's almost like a very deep plum red kind of color. I think it will be absolutely gorgeous for fall. So it looks really similar to the liner there. It's definitely got a matte finish, but even just rolling it on my hand, it felt very creamy. So it says it's a cashmere cream texture with a soft matte finish enriched with papaya and orchid. Ooh. Next up, I have been looking for a blush that's more of a deep pink. I'm so used to buying like baby pink, bubblegum pink kind of blushes, and I recently switched it up this summer because I showed you guys this in my last 2 makeup videos. The first one was my summer favorites, and also in the tutorial I just filmed. It's the Wonder Beauty Wondrous Dusk to Dawn palette. The blush that came with it, you can see there in the center, is a different pink than I'm used to. I tried it, I loved it. So I've just been on the hunt for a color, whoops. I've just been on the hunt for a color that's really similar to that, like a really deep, darker pink. I browsed through a couple options. I found this one. I thought it was really similar, and it definitely is. I just didn't realize that it was the mini version, but this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Seduce. But since I'm trying it for the first time, if I love it, I can always just go back and repurchase a bigger size. So that's what it looks like. It looks very matte. I think I will really like that. Next up, I've also been on the hunt for a new bronzer to try. All I've known is drugstore bronzers. The one I have currently is by Annabelle, and I just find that they come out really blotchy and they become caked so easily, and I just wanted to try something new. So I grabbed the Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie by Fenty Beauty. Love the gold packaging. This looks stunning. Again, it's super matte, which I am not upset about. The color looks so beautiful. I'm really excited to try that. I was also on the hunt for a more gold-based highlighter. My entire makeup career, I've used very pale, almost translucent shades, and this summer I tried gold and I fell in love, so I wanted to find a more gold highlight, and I picked up the one by Milk Makeup. It's the Blitzed Flex Highlighter. This is the packaging. I love all of Milk's packaging. They're all very like white and matte. So that is it. Stunning. I've also been wanting to find a new brow formula. I've been using the same one again for years. I'm a creature of habit, and I just feel like I'm outgrowing a lot of these products. So I was using the Rimmel London Brow This Way. It's a brow sculpting kit that has a brown wax and a powder. I used to literally outline the outside shape of the brow and then fill it in as if I was coloring. But I did want to try something new. So I picked up the Dip Brow Gel in the shade Dark Brown. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm really excited to try it because it's literally a gel and it's like a mascara brush applicator. I also picked up the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This one had the Allure sticker. It had so many reviews. It was selling out really fast, so I thought I should definitely try it. I'm running out of my current favorite primer, which is the Glassy Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. I've tried so many primers in my life, and the most recent one that I was using that is also really hyped up on the internet is the Professional Hydrate Primer by Benefit Cosmetics. Don't like it. It just flakes on my skin. As soon as I start putting on foundation and blending it with my beauty blender, it just like collects into clumps, and then it looks like I have like dry skin all over my face. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I'm very excited to try this. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do like a full face with all of these products, just testing them out organically right on camera, letting you guys know what I think. Now we are finishing off with some foundation. This is so funny. So my whole life, I kid you not, my face makeup consisted of a little bit of concealer under the eyes, a little bit of concealer wherever I have any blemishes or scars, and to finish off, this was my go-to, just your basic CoverGirl powder. But I have graduated to liquid foundation. Yay! I'm really loving liquid foundations recently, so I wanted to try some high-end ones. So the first one is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I got this in the shade 4.5N. So I'm a little concerned. I feel like this looks really dark. I guess I won't know until I try it, because sometimes in the bottle they can look a little deceiving or intimidating. I hope it works out. This is an interesting applicator. I've never had one like that. I also picked up the ever so raved about Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm really excited to try this. This is supposed to be like a major full coverage, so I'm assuming I'll be using this for special occasions, like going off to a wedding or holidays, things like that. But I'm really excited to try this. So that is everything that I picked up from Sephora. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below if you did. Also, let me know if you like the idea of doing the full face, trying these products for the first time. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a single upload from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.